And today we're going to be looking at the 1/6 scale Star Wars Stormtrooper Squad Leader. Before we get into this figure, we're going to take a good look at Comic Concepts. Thank you, Comic Concepts, for being a good old partner of the channel. You can check them out in the links down below. Right down there, click the link down below, and you can bring up the Comic Concepts website. You'll be able to get figures like this and others on that site. Ooh, what a good place to go. And Hot Toys exclusive. Now, not everybody got this guy. I understand, that's something, not everybody got this guy. This was an exclusive Toy Fair-ish kind of a thing, but Stormtrooper Squad Leader. Now, they did change the name. It used to be Stormtrooper Commander. No idea why they put Squad Leader. I think because of the pauldron, to be more accurate, I guess. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so as you can see, here's the box. The box is beautifully done, as always dictated by Lucasfilm. That's what we can expect. You have the little sticker up here, nice and shiny, and then the wraparound, which as of late, they've, since Rogue One. Rogue One was the very first to start this badging right here. It looked really cool at the time, but now it's getting kind of old. And at the side, we have just a plain old shoebox look. Plain Jane at the sides and the fronts and the back, and then the Disney sticker right there. We're all used to the Disney sticker. And then the little trooper right at the side right there, as you can see, looking very nice pose, may I say. And then the inside art, boom. Then you have the art that's inside, very nicely done. Love that they use the figures, the actual figures for this art. This is frameable art, guys. So if you do have a frame, you can put these in. I would, they're very nicely put out. And then the inside, you can see hands, everything else outside. Hands, not too much of a fan going over. The same old hands. I mean, we're used to seeing them. No surprise. And then boom diggity, there it is. That's all that this guy has to offer. A couple of blasters, some hands, a base, and himself. This is basically the Rogue One Stormtrooper that they pretty much placed in the Mandalorian. Other than that, everything else is just the same, you know. Without the pauldron, it's just your regular old Stormtrooper, really. So this guy does have a bit of weathering, as you can see at the top of his head. It's very slight weathering. You kind of got it. There you go. There. It's in there. There's a slight tinge of weathering throughout the figure, which does look very nice. Nothing too dangerously crazy like the Remnant Trooper did have. This one does come with a pauldron, signifying that it is the squad leader. Now in the pictures it shows a more padded, pleathery type feeling, but while it is padded, it's not showing that depth. Kind of like what we were used to with the Stormtrooper, what did we call them? The Sand Trooper. Was there a certain ranking for that guy? I don't know. And then throughout you have just a regular old Stormtrooper. I mean, same old stuff, even the gloves and the padding and stuff like that. Same old stuff that we're used to with the Rogue One troopers. Basically, I mean, it's a Rogue One trooper with a pauldron. Kind of disappointing for this trooper because Hot Toys did not announce its release like they usually do with other figures. You do have the bottom base of that, in which it resembles the place at which they were fighting the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Other than that, I mean, it's just the sand base that we're used to. It's a reused sand base, which is cool. It's whatever, but I don't like it because you can't really plant the figure's feet into the ground too well. Then you have these two blasters at the side right here, which is, this one is that blaster that we kind of know already. I think it's called the E22, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, focus, Johnny, focus. The E22 blaster, very well done. I like this blaster a lot. It looks really souped up. Weathering and paint apps on it is very nicely done. And then we have the E11 regular blaster that we're all used to here. And this one does look very nice as well. And I'm pretty sure the Rogue One Remnant Trooper had a little flashlight attachment on it. This one doesn't. So that looks, you know, pretty cool. Stock that folds out. We're all used to with the E11s. So go back in your little port, and then we'll take a look at the base. As you know, the bases come with a plaque, and it says Stormtrooper. Let's see if we can turn this guy if it wants to. Stormtrooper Squad Leader. There it goes. Stormtrooper Squad Leader. That's pretty cool. I mean, what we're used to. Then we're going to go over the back, and then as you can see, same old stuff in the back, just a little bit more weathering from the Rogue One-esque design. A change that they did that I did not like. Comes to the thermal detonator holder is magnetic now. That's a first time I've seen on the troopers. They're magnetic. Some may like it, some may not. But I think without the hook and clip, it's more likely to just kind of plop off with it moving around or just, you know, cleaning your collection, just whatever. I think it's just too easy to get lost. I don't like that. I like the clips, I like the hooks. Hot Toys, if you can stick with that, that would be amazing. I don't like the hook design. I mean the magnet design, I prefer the hook design. So that's one of my gripes of this figure. It's not that much of a gripe. I mean, it's not something to say, you know, this figure sucks because of it, but it is a worry because those pieces are hard to find once lost. Very, very nicely done, as you can see going around. It is typical Stormtrooper from Rogue One, like I said. The weathering is very, very subtle. It's not as crazy as a Remnant, like I said. But other than that, guys, this is the same exact figure. I mean, we're getting with Rogue One, the Remnant Trooper, other troopers to come in the future, most likely from the Mandalorian show. I wish they used Return of the Jedi. But you do have ratcheted joints. Ooh, ratcheted joints over here at the knees. Kind of semi-ratchet. You can see a locking system is in there, but it's not ratchet. It's a soft ratchet. And then, I mean, your typical articulation throughout. Very nicely done. It is a pleathery type material, but it's not as great looking, I would say, as the Sand Trooper had it. But other than that, you can see a little bit of its weathering throughout here. Kind of seeing a little bit of weathering throughout the body. But other than that, I mean, the feet, you can really tell. But other than that, the figure is just typical good old Stormtrooper. You can't really complain about him. I mean, it is what it is. It's a good old Stormtrooper. For people looking for just a trooper collection, like I don't know, like a army build, this would be perfect for him. This would be great. The army building for this guy is up there. I mean, this would go along with Rogue One. This will go along with Mandalorian. So it's a mix of the two. It's awesome to have in your collection. Other than that, this guy's probably gonna get 9 out of 10. I mean, it's not like something that's a wow factor of this guy. It's not really a wow factor, but it is, I mean, classic Stormtrooper, what we know and love. So don't fall for it. Maybe if I see, that's the problem with this base. It doesn't really want to stand. I should use the stands when it comes with it, but other than that, I mean, this guy is just normal Stormtrooper. So the 9 out of 10 is because it's magnetic. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If they could have done better with the clip, it probably would have gotten a 10. I mean, I don't see anything that could have taken this guy away from that 10. I mean, it's our, you know what? That's the figure right here. So if you like what you saw here at Easy Company Collectibles, make sure you like, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring the video with whoever you want to share it with. It's a cool thing to do. And sharing is caring. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Besides that, I mean, 9 out of 10. I would say 9 out of 10 for lack of accessories, but what are you going to get with a Stormtrooper besides blaster pistols and his hands? So with that being said, 9 out of 10. It's good for him.